We had almost 15 days of summer left. We took the new transit line to downtown Chicago and walked all around. On another day, we saw a play and dined in a fancy restaurant. Yes, we were the youngest there, living in eternity in a moment. Another time, we took a big train all the way out, as far as we could go, towards Aurora probably. In between, and especially at night, we nested on the porch or in the tent, secure in the larger remnant of Oak Park, lopped off. Life's dim shadows had fled at our every Midas touch. Even Michael had perked up all the more, now quite a fine person. One night, just after midnight, we walked the alley behind Garfield all the way down to Rem Park, which was large to look at the stars. And so we made our way to its center, it being a darkness within the dark, far away from any lights. The night was cool, and so the air was clear. The moon had set. We laid a thin blanket next to a small bush and put out a bottle of water, allowing some minutes for our eyes to get even more used to the dark.
The stars are ghosts.
Lucille told me, for their light has traveled so very far, we seeing it only now. Some of the stars may not even exist anymore. And so then, is everything a kind of a ghost? I remarked.
But the stars are more so.
You studied them in Iowa.
Yes, and I learned all their names and the constellations they're in.
She proceeded to name them all. That's more than I knew.
We forget about the stars, living near the city.
Yeah, but for the bright ones, which are not stars, but planets.
I thought and studied a bit about what you said of time, space, dust, and our origins, and I came up with something. It's deep.
Deep me.
They've been growing old all this time and dying in order to make us young. Some of them began forming just after the beginning, like in a few million years after.
They are our ancestors.
Yes, as our ancient mother and father.
What else?
They are not just white. See, they're a blue one and a green one.
And a red one and an orange one.
Night's rainbow.
Good stuff.
Oh, a meteor!
We waited breathlessly. And another. I noted. There were no more. She turned to half lay on my chest for a while, and then focused intently through the bush, so I looked too. A beam of light was sweeping the park.
A police car?
She whispered.
Don't move! What will we do?
Nothing for now would be best. It may just be routine, for the park is closed after dark. There is a sign that says so. We play ball games here.
And if he gets out and starts walking this way?
We'll move off slowly, in a crouch, keeping the bush between him and us.
It's a long way to the other side.
If we see that he's spotted us, we'll run to the tennis courts. There is a hole in the fence at the back, leading into some small woods and then to an alley.
This is so exciting.
You always turn fear into excitement, don't you?
As do you.
The beam searched all over the park, end to end and from to back.
He's not looking at any one spot in particular.
She noted. He ought to know that campers would settle next to the bush. It's the only one out here. However, nothing much happens here, so he won't come over. The light soon went off and we could see his car pull away. He won't be back for quite a while, I said.
I can feel my heart beating.
Mine too. Let's wait for them to calm. We stayed still. The wandering airs caressed us, the stars kissed us, and the music of the spheres played their rhythms to us. All good things like summer must ever draw to an end, but not yet for Rick and Lucille. Meanwhile, nothing else mattered. We ran through the sunflowers and they bowed their heads to us. The marigolds spoke to us, telling us that we were as free as ever now. Would we, like they often did, last through the cold and the dark and well unto the life's final frost? What whims of fate had thrown in their lot in us? What the coincidence? Why the jeweled gem of a star that shone on us? Where from sprung this perfection? Where were the wishes unread, the dreams unrealized? Mawawan. The time had flown by. We had but 2 summer days left, this day Lucille having to attend to her mother, leaving us with but one precious day to come. We won the championship game without Lucille being able to be there. Well, we had one last year too, and probably would the next. We just had a luckily constituted team, but we'd also played together a lot for many years. I was resting on the sofa when there came a banging on my front door. My dog went crazy and I quieted him down and then went out. It was Michael, huffing, puffing, and breathless.
She's dead.
Was all he could get out. Who? He paused to take a breath or 2 or 3.
Lulu's mother just died, pronounced dead on the scene. You don't have to pay me. I was coming home and caught the middle of it. Maybe it happened an hour or more ago.
I put my arm around Michael, and then he unexpectedly hugged me and cried. He was really growing up, passing out of a stage. I cried too. It took a while for us to compose ourselves. Thanks, Mike. It doesn't bode well, does it? He spoke gently.
Now your dear little Lulu will never be able to come back, since she's still way too young. She'll have to live with her father and her stepmother to be, and he won't want any part of what was sad for him back here, nor any relatives on her mother's side of the family reminding him of...
Michael couldn't go on. He had just broken down. After a time, I told him, "You care about us, don't you, Michael?" Having lived empathetically, though, our endeavors.
Yeah, Pat, I was rooting for you too. Me, well, I've always been behind the 8-ball, until recently.
Your day will come. Hey, it has. The dawn is here.
Am I right about the situation?
Yes, so spot on. A child has to live with a parent when there is one. That's the law. We are lost to each other.
But Pat...
If she has to go away, then that's what has to be done, Mike. Terrible thing that it is.
She could run away from home.
And then be caught, eventually ending up in a juvenile home or school, ruining her life, her chances for a career.
We are all children yet, Pat, I guess. I'm so sorry that I was mean to little Lulu at school.
There are stages that we pass through, Mike. Sometimes they take us over for a while. We are the great sum of all the fears and hopes that made our mixture, good or bad, over eons of wiles, ever versus the strife.
I'm gonna read and learn things like,
Right on, Michael, my friend, right on. I'll walk back with you.
So what about you and Lulu?
We're alive and will eventually be bright and glowing again, having painfully striven on through our tears and back into this often wonderful world. We will have our memories forever and will always know the other is out there.
Brave and fancy talk, but it's not good enough, is it?
No, it's not good enough, and it never will be, Mike. It's just a kind of a consolation. For sure, our last faint hope has been crushed, ground into the dust even. It's over, Mike. Fate's other wretched hand has arrived at our door and knocked us out of the skies for good.
Life goes on.
Yeah, someday I hope. And though no greater sadness has ever come to my step, life must and will stumble on. And then will someday rear back up into its sure but rare glory, triumph, and gladness. It will take some time. I have been to the highest heights, and so now the fall must thus be the greatest plunge. It hasn't all hit me yet. I'm just trying to think while I still can.
She will wait for you and you for her, like in a fairy tale.
Lulu would want us to live fully, even all the while as this new and larger expressway blocks and severs us from each other for a very long time, if not forever. We soon came upon the scene. Lucille's aunt and some of the tenants were still gathered round. The coroner had come and gone. Michael and I walked in. The place was indeed a mess. Lucille was in a heap on the sofa. She sprung up and took me outside. "Later, Michael." I called. We walked and walked, 5 blocks, all the way to Maple Park, alone with our thoughts, and then sat on the lover's bench. She began,
This is our second last day. I called my father. He's coming the day after tomorrow. My aunt is holding the wake the following day. My father and I won't be there, for school is going to start. There's no way out. It's a one-way dead-end street, Rick. Today I have to console my aunt and she me, so we have but one day left, tomorrow. Today we will be sad, but tomorrow we will not speak of it, nor will we speak of any future, for we'll take care of that now. Tomorrow is to be just one of our regular days, as if we had not a care in the world. May I ask this of you?
"I'm ready."
What we already expected has now been cast in stone a bit soon, yes, but here it is. I really have to live with my father. I told him on the phone that a boy liked me, and he said that we were much too young, which I suppose we are, as far as the world goes, and that I have to look forward, because I probably won't be coming back to live with my aunt or any such thing. Plus, all boys are out, done, finished.
As I thought but didn't want to think.
We really pulled a fast on this old world, didn't we, Rick?
Yes, we did. I'd say it was stupendous. I am awed and thankful for the magnificence that you in this life have given me. It was unsurpassable. You will always be my summer flower.
There is no better thing I have lived or done, Rick. The colors will be forever brighter for me, my tastes deeper, my thirst for knowledge depthless, my love of life never deeper.
Tears rolled down my cheeks. The same for me.
I grow even now, your tears water the flower.
What I have lived with you has taken me to places never dreamed of. First-hand life not obtainable from books, feelings direct before me, and in me that previously I had only faintly echoed at best. It's been more than fine.
We will not write and hope and all that jazz, Rick. You must live and love to your greatest capacity, holding nothing back. Remember me, yes, with all your heart and being, but let it not interfere with your life. I command you, I beg of you. You had better be married by the time I am 18 and free in about 5 or 6 years.
I wasn't going to get married that young. There's college, then finding a job, and then saving, and then maybe having enough for a small house and so on. It's way over the rainbow.
You know what I mean, Rick. Don't let me hear from Sharon that you are moping around and not going out with anyone or not being full of life in any way.
By your command, but I will need some recovery time.
Yeah, perhaps, but plunging right back into life would be the best course.
Do I have to?
Yes, I am the boss.
You always were, and I loved it.
My pleasure is your pleasure.
You must live too, Lucille, or I'll come out there and shoot you.
My father would shoot you on sight.
Yeah, he's a toughie about that, but you're a sweetheart.
You'd better come up with a sweetheart now and then. Sharon will be spying on you. She's getting along with your best friend very well, you know. You must go on some double dates to prove yourself.
I'm at the mercy of you both. I will live and love again, someday after tomorrow, that is.
And don't try to fake it. It will be seen through.
Some part of me can still wait for many years, can it?
No, it can't and shouldn't. You have your orders. We have to live and not pine, Rick, both of us. We are not mopes and dopes and cannot be. There's no reason now for me to ever be sent back here. My father's girlfriend doesn't like Iowa, nor big cities, and wants to live somewhere in between those two kids of places, as in out west a lot more.
Maybe you are in shock.
No, I'm as clear as a bell, and I'd better hear of you ringing someone's chimes.
Do not ask for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for everyone.
Yes, for my mother, you, me, and everyone.
I will know that you are out there, as my pot of gold.
Yes, that part is difficult. We have to hope that it will fade enough to let us get on.
You know that it won't.
Yeah, I know.
Someday, somewhere, somehow we'll meet again.
One never knows, but our youth is against us.
Yes, and in that regard, the world has just pulled one on us.
Oh, Rick.
She teared.
I don't know if I can be so brave.
It helps that we have to be, which is the only saving grace.
This is all but brave talk.
Yeah, I know, some of it.
We'll both fall apart at the seams. Emotions that we've never known will rise and try to drown us.
But we will revel in it, meet it, encourage it, stepping forth into the arena of the storm's fury, living it and loving it for what it represents, which is love.
We have been to the stars and have written our names there.
I'll look there often.
Me too. I'll pin a note up there.
We're already brave. We stayed together, morning, noon, and night, never holding back, even while full well knowing that it was likely to end.
Yeah, we lived in the now.
And that's what I mean about staying in it and enjoying life. Hope, yes, ever hope, but don't let it take you over. We'd better get back.
Yes, I'll drop you at Winona. While I've mentioned you in general, Rick, the real secret is still ours to keep.
It's locked within us. See you tomorrow, Lou.
Now I'm Lou?
Yeah, just for tomorrow.
And remember, I want tomorrow to be a regular type day, frozen into my memory forever, normal just as it is. There is to be no talk of missing, death, or anything out of the ordinary, which, of course, for us will be pretty special.
Will do.
Oh, and one more night in the tent, just us, until sunrise, to the last moment of the last hour of the last day. I can sleep in the car on the way to the middle of nowhere in Iowa.
You're a great commander. I'd work under you anytime.
When I someday take a bus back here soon to visit my aunt, you can ride back to Iowa with me so you will know the way, and can stay in a really old barn at the far end of the property that no one uses.
I'll come on some weekends.
Until it gets too cold.
When you see some pebbles in your mailbox, it means I'm there. She saluted and marched off toward her home on Home Avenue, where the dark angel of death had just visited, tumbling and shattering our last tottering pyramid of hope into fragments. Mike was still there. Lulu gave him a hug. He'd been forgiven. He'd just run back to tell me this.